Hello everyone, good evening from wherever you're watching all around the world. My name is Ayokunle, also known as 20X Low.
Been very disturbing. I would like to share with us. All right, it has to do with monetizing your intelligence through structure. All right, I've come to understand that your intelligence does not necessarily require that you're financially intelligent. The fact that you are intelligent does not guarantee that you will earn income. The fact that you're intelligent does not necessarily mean that you would make profit. The fact that you're intelligent does not necessarily mean you have structure. So gather close this evening because today's session is not motivation, it is an awakening. Today's session is not by any means, hype. It is alignment. I want you to align. I want to show you why your intelligence is the currency to the world, which has been waiting to pay you. All right. So I would show you that your structure is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Your structure is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. All right. So before you make money, you must make sense to yourself. Hello. Before you make money, you must make sense to yourself. Before you make money, you must make sense to yourself. If it's not making sense, it cannot make money. You can write that down. If it's not making sense, it cannot make money. All right. So many of you think money is the problem. The problem is not money. No, the real problem is we have not structured our intelligence properly and profitably. Many of us have not structured our intelligence properly and profitably. You see, in Nigeria, we have so much brilliant people, so much intelligent people. Africa is full of potential, but they are not kinetic. The difference between kinetic and potential energy is structure. As a talented person, if you are sitting on potentials alone, you are not kinetic. That means you don't have structures in place. Sitting on structure alone, sitting on potential alone is like sitting on a time bomb that is expected to explode. All right. The world is full of opportunities. The world is full of opportunities. The world is full of opportunities. All right. But brilliance without structure is like crude oil without a refinery. You can be valuable and still be unstable. That is the place of structure. Structure brings stability. You can write that down. I've seen people being broke for 15 years. Talented, yet broke. Talented, yet tormented because they lack structure. Write this down. Any talent without structure will be tormented. Any talented person without a structure will be tormented. All right. And I've seen someone with just one skill, not necessarily talented, and is a multi-billionaire because it is structurally and well packaged. You must ensure that whatever you have for the marketplace is structurally and well packaged. Must ensure this. All right. Intelligence is what you know, right? It's what you can organize. Intelligence is not what you know, rather, it is what you can organize. Intelligence can be organized. Raw intelligence is gift, talent, and natural ability. Refined intelligence is skill, competence, and specialization. Structured intelligence is product, system, and monetizable value. I'll take that again. You can write that down. Raw intelligence, all right, is gift, talent, and natural ability. Your gifting, your talent, your natural ability. Refined intelligence is skill, competence, and specialization. You must have an area of specialization. You must have an area of specialization. It's very, very important. You must have an area of specialization. And structured intelligence is products, system, and monetizable value. You see, most people stop at number two, but the money is in number three. Most people stop at refined intelligence, the skill, the competence, the specialization. I'm a social media manager, I'm a product analyst, I'm a data analyst. But what? You can create a product, a training system, a monetizable value with your social media skill. I know of guys that are my clients that are spinning. I was talking to one of my clients who is a social media manager, and we got talking, and he was like, he has done over 14 million naira in Facebook ads in the year 2025. And he said he's packaging his experience into a video course, explaining to anybody that wants to go into Facebook ads. He's gonna make some money. He's gonna make some money, some kudi. Permit me, right? So he has packaged his intelligence in a structured manner. And you see, money responds to structure. Write that down. Money does not only respond to nature, money responds to structure. You see, a smart Nigeria boy can repair laptop, but Airtel, MTN, Huawei makes money because this structured engineers into system and workflows into supply chains. That's the difference between someone who does not have a structure and someone that has a structure. A chef can cook rice excellently, but yet cannot be like Idabasi that have created a structure through storytelling, through record breaking. These things are structure. Cannot be like Chicken Republic or KFC or Kilimanjaro or The Place, right? I'm mentioning this brand that you're taking your money to. These guys attract your money based on structure. Structure ni gbogbo kini, tactics ni structure. It's tactical structure. Raw intelligence inspires people, right? Your raw intelligence inspires people. But structured intelligence feeds generation. Your real intelligence, right? Your raw intelligence inspires people, and structured intelligence feeds generation. You see, there was a young man in Ibadan who could teach mathematics so effortlessly. For years, he was earning 15K per month. So one day, he paid for a mentorship session, right? And I told him, your knowledge is not your product. Your structure is. I don't know if you get that. I told him categorically, I said, your knowledge is not your product. Your structure is your product. So that necessarily means that your structure is your product. Structure is what you sell. Knowledge is not what you sell. You see, they will tell you in the knowledge industry, in the consulting industry, no. The real knowledge is your structure. The real product is your structure, not your knowledge. He packaged his method into a math workbook, a digital course, a weekend academy, and a WhatsApp subscription class. Hello, he made 850,000 in the next 3 months. Someone that was making 15,000 naira started making 850,000 naira. So you could imagine. There's another story in Kenya, a woman that created a small WhatsApp group to teach people on how to farm tomatoes profitably. She structured it into a curriculum, a mentorship track, partnerships with seed companies, a distribution deal with supermarket chain. Boom! She's in running a multi-million shilling agribusiness in Kenya. Investors are begging to join just from the same WhatsApp you guys are using to catch cruise. The same WhatsApp you're using to catch cruise. The same WhatsApp you're using to catch cruise. All right, so I need you to understand that it's not intelligence alone, it is structure. Again, I need you to understand it is not by intelligence alone, it is by structure. Structure is not your knowledge is not your product. Your product is your structure. All right. So I'll give you another example from a global perspective. All right. TikTok didn't invent the videos on it. YouTube didn't invent filming. Facebook didn't invent friendship. But they simply built a structure around human behavior and boom, they're making money. Hello, they are making money. You see, they simply built a structure around human behavior. Apple didn't invent phone. They only structured design plus experience into a premium ecosystem. They understand the structural nature of an ecosystem. See, Amazon didn't invent buying and selling. They have been buying and selling before Amazon came. They only structured logistics into a global empire. What are you structuring? People pay for structure, not ideas. Yes, idea rules the world, but structure monetize the ruling. Write that down. Ideas rules the world, but your structure monetize ruling the world. Monetize your idea. People pay for organization, not potential. People pay for consistency, not talent. You can be talented and not consistent, you will not get results. You will not make money. I always tell people, dress up and show up. Dress up and show up. Dress up and show up. Why are you not earning what you deserve? Ask yourself, why am I not earning what you deserve? See, let me tell you, you are not broke because you are not intelligent. You are only broke because your intelligence is not structured. You have wisdom, but no workflow. You have product, you have ideas, but no product. You have experience, but no curriculum. You have a skill, but no system. You have a talent, but no transformation pathway. This world does not pay smart people, it pays structured people. It pays structured people. One of my highly esteemed mentors, that is still mentoring me from afar, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, we said, if you are not nurtured, if you are not informed, you'll be deformed. If you are not structured, you will be ruptured. Yeah, that's it. If you are not informed, you'll be deformed. And if you are not structured, you will rupture. So, how do you now structure your intelligence into money? How to structure your intelligence into money? Number one, turn your intelligence into a clear problem to solve. Turn your intelligence into a clear problem to solve. Turn your intelligence into a clear problem to solve. Number two, turn your solution into a product or service. It could be a program, it could be a course, it could be a consulting framework, it could be a digital solution, it could be a book, it could be a subscription community. Just turn your solution into a product or a service. And then number three, turn your product into a system. A system makes money whether you are awake or you are asleep. Number four, turn your system into influence. Influence scales your income without scaling your stress. Influence scale your income without scaling your stress. You don't do more stress, you do more income. That is the influential benefit of influence. Number 5, turn your influence into partnership. This is how you go from thousands to millions. If you don't want to partner, I don't know what you're doing. You'll be limited. See, you must stop hiding your intelligence. Let me remind you, all right? You know things that people are willing to pay for. You have survived things people want to learn. You have mastered things others are still struggling with. You have walked roads many are scared to enter. Your story is a product. Your journey is a curriculum. Your pain is a brand. And your brain is a bank. Only if you structure it. I'll take that again. Your story is a product. Your journey is a curriculum. Your pain is a brand. Your brain is a bank. Only if you structure it. Only if you structure your brain is a bank. Only if you structure it. Now ask yourself, how can I structure my brain? Your life cannot change with more prayers, sir. Your life will change with more structure. Hello, your life will not change with more prayers. I pray well. As a matter of fact, I pray for creatives. You know, if you check this, my YouTube channel, I have more than 20 videos. I have specifically prayed for creatives in different areas of business and creativity. But you see, it will not change unless you structure things. Prayers open the door, but structure keeps the door open. Let that sink. Your prayers will open the door, but your structure will keep the door open. Creativity starts the race, but structure wins the race. Your talent gives you audience, your structure makes you wealthy. You might have audience and yet you're still broke. The fact that you have attention does not necessarily mean your attention is converted into currency. Yet attention can be currency. In fact, attention is currency. But how do you convert the attention currency into financial currency? So my final word for you today is your world is waiting for your structured intelligence. If a Nigerian boy can become a YouTube millionaire, if a Kenyan woman can run farming knowledge into a global brand, if a Ghanaian student can build an app bought by millions and used by millions, if a South African designer can enter the world stage, if young African can monetize fashion, cooking, tech, writing, what exactly is your excuse? Yeah, you that you're watching on this screen, what exactly is your excuse? You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too small. All you need is a structure. All you need is structure. I repeat, you're not too old, you're not too late, you're not too small. All you need is structure. And once you structure your intelligence, no government, I repeat, no economy, I repeat, no exchange rate, I repeat, no policy, I repeat, can cage your income again. Let me let that sink because that's my final word for you today. Once you structure your intelligence, no government, no economy, no exchange rate, no policy can change your income again. Can change your income again. So do everything possible for you to ensure that you have a structure. And if you need a structure, just send me a DM on +234 701 999 7053 so we can do structural analysis, because we have a section in our consultation for my personal brand, the Ayokunle brand, where we do structural analysis, where we do 26 fundamentals for idea creations. All right. So we have so many section like that, so many courses like that where you could take, a personalized mentorship where you could take and you become the best version of what you desire to become of yourself. All right. So I'll see you in the next video. But always remember, don't stop believing. Start walking. Start, keep engaging. You will get there. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye. So, in addition, sorry, 1 second. In addition, for those that are on the mentorship manifestations and conversations masterclass, all right. So, subsequently, we've done 1 week or 1 week gone, remain 14 more days or 7 days gone, and I'm very happy with the intensity at which our invited guests have been dishing out valuable value for you every day by 8 p.m. So subsequently, we are going to be doing a YouTube video daily, and then we're going to be having conversations around the YouTube video. So ensure that you follow, like, and subscribe. Also turn on the notification button. So you follow, you like, you subscribe, and then you turn on the notification button on this YouTube page at Ojo Ayokunle Official. And we have a conversation in the MMC bootcamp here on WhatsApp. So see you at the bootcamp. Thank you.